some support. Being a new person, the rookie, so to speak, in the legislature, I'm sure my ideas will forge ahead right to the front. Since everybody on the internet is asking for input. Thank you very much. Joe.
I hear some people say government doesn't create jobs and government's just part of the problem, but I believe that those private and public partnerships are vital to our future. I sit on the Economic Development Fund in La Crosse County, and the makeup of that board is incredible. We have successful bankers, CPAs, business owners in the community sitting down with governmental officials and governmental staff in order to help create a better economic developmental climate in La Crosse, and I think it works. One example is our revolving loan fund, where if a small startup has a good idea, they've got skin in the game. A bank might have some money that they'll loan to, but there's that gap that we can come in with that extra funding. And it may be a little bit of a more risky situation, but you never know when one of those startups is going to take off and be the next Apple. And I think it's worth it to invest in some of those small companies where someone has an entrepreneurial spirit and they have a good idea. I think that with this money that the government may loan or grant to corporations, we absolutely have to tie it to family supporting jobs. We don't want that money to just disappear in the pockets of CEOs or people on boards. And I think the federal government's wised up on that. And but I think there absolutely is a place for a public-private partnership.
Thank you, Jill. So that's the first round of our questions.
No.
Oh, David, no, that's what you did. I used to do this to you in the classroom too, Robert.
Okay. This is 2 minutes is what we have?
Yes.
Okay. Right now, the current situation is that we have 98 people in our state assembly without a jobs plan. I'm running because I think we can put one in there with one. Here's my jobs plan. It's simple, not mind-blowing, and works. How do I know it will be appealing? Because I've even talked to Republican business owners about it and they didn't like it. Essentially, if you look at Scott Walker's proposal, it's full of so many loopholes that even Republican policy wonks have realized that businesses could relocate here and after 2 years restructure the business and then be eligible for 2 more years of tax breaks. What I'm proposing is going universal with this. If we're going to play favorites with any businesses in Wisconsin, why don't we play favorites with businesses that are local and loyal to Wisconsin and have lived here and have vested interests in our community and whose business owners live here. So what I'm proposing is, instead of handing out money with the wish and the hope that a corporation in a time of economic instability will expand on a job, we say to all Wisconsin businesses and all businesses willing to relocate here, here's what you'll get. $2,500 for each new job you create. That's just a random number. We can check with the Legislative Reference Bureau and the Fiscal Bureau and they can crunch the actual numbers on this. The other important thing that I've built into this jobs program is that there'll be a sliding scale, because what we're facing right now is a new kind of discrimination that the equal opportunity laws will not address for probably years to come. So what I'm saying is built into this system a sliding scale where the person you hire has been unemployed for 3 to 6 months, perhaps that number that they're going to get paid the business at the end of their fiscal year after they've hired the employee, they'll receive perhaps $3,500. If the person's been unemployed 7 to 12 months, maybe it's $5,500. Now everyone says, where's that money going to come from to fund this program? It's pretty simple. Unemployment costs us an awful lot of money, and getting people back to work will take care of itself. I need like 1 more minute. You know,